When we last left our intrepid adventurers.
Adventurers?
They each also had like a weird, gnarly stick thing. It's around this time that you all notice that Phil isn't moving, and he's just laying on the ground, remarkably still.
Those wiggle sticks look like something I heard of one time.
They're magic wands, I swear. I know it sounds ridiculous, but they have a lot of power. Just please be careful.
What are they?
Alright, let's bring these imbeciles back to Pterodactyl and, I don't know, save the day.
Eagle Scout is clearly sweating the pace.
Yeah, that is a bummer. He should not let his friend get his knee injured, so... We have 3 sticks, so I gave him one, but I kept the prettiest one. That's the one I'm still holding.
Okay.
Cast the wand like when you...
Go fishing.
Yeah, like when you're fishing. When you cast your reel, and he says, Gluteus Maximus.
And out from the tip of the wand shoots a mass 20 feet tall, 20 feet wide of this thick webbing that encompasses the entire party being packed together as you are.
It's gonna be another fucking 10 episodes before we get back to Pterodactyl.
And you see that it looks like the quiet one and the bleeding one have gotten loose.
Hey, idiots! Don't go climbing trees, Olric, he said. You might get hit by a sandbag.
I am not happy about being stuck in sticky goo and then having my brain taken over. I'm pissed. I've got a hammer in my hand. I'm ripping my way through spider web magic.
Excellent. And you can see his head sort of like physically go down between his shoulders as if his neck was pushed into his chest cavity. And blood spurts out and he crumples to the ground.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Gave him a good old squish.
And she's still kind of stuck in the web and she just sort of gives up and takes a knee and puts her hands behind her head for the second time today and submits to your mercy.
Hurt.
And now you're marching 2 prisoners instead of 3 and you get back on the road towards Pterodactyl. Mandark, I will go ahead and say that you now know that you have a wand of web. That has 6 charges left in it.
Oh. Yeah. I guess we don't know what the other 2 are yet, right?
Nope. But you have about a day's march left to figure it out.
A whole day.
Let's not do this again.
The next 3 episodes are just Mandark trying out wands.
And every single one of them is a wand of web, and every single time the same thing happens.
Well, as we're walking, I'm in the back with Mandark, and I'm really quietly like, dude, if you just point it behind us, like, no big deal, right? Mm-hmm. So you can try the other ones and figure out what they are, too.
Unless it's
right?
wand of summon horde of evil creatures, or, you know...
But why would it be wand of summon
forest fire?
Horde of evil creatures that are against the people wielding the wand? No, it's gotta be good. It's
Wand of illusion, and then we're wandering these woods for 16 days.
You're not listening. You're up front
Wand
with
of Wander.
With Eagle Scout.
No, I'm metagaming.
Well, I'm in the back, like, dude, it's fine. Just, like, toss it in the fucking...
I'm going to say you're all pretty close together still, just because Jason's injured and you've got the hobbled prisoners.
Well, you know, actually,
Jason, Jim, I forgot his name.
You could ask, well, as we're walking, you could ask them what the other 2 wands are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Weepy might tell you.
Brilliant.
I'm like, hey, lady.
What's this one do?
What's this one do?
Hey, lady.
Hey, lady, what's this one do?
She stares daggers at you.
Oh, come on.
Ask
man.
Weepy.
I didn't kill you,
I'm going
friend.
to roll Intimidate to encourage her to answer the question by gently jabbing her in the back of the head with a hammer.
Okay.
That's not good.
What you got, though?
It is 7.
Ty, roll again.
All right. I will.
Big money. Big money. Big baby.
Oh, that's going to be 19.
She sort of reluctantly looks down at you, Olric, and says, They're wands of great power. You couldn't possibly understand.
No, I think I could. See, that one shot out a big web. What does this one do? I'm holding the one that I thought was prettiest.
The one that you thought was prettiest?
Yeah. What's this one do? Come on.
Nothing that would do you any good, you impotent little peon.
Ah, come on. You know that's all that's going to happen. I'm just going to convince my friend who can use it to, like, use it. So
I'm gonna ask Weepy the same thing, but I'm gonna go for a different tact, which is like, man, your friends seem kind of shitty, and I'm sorry you got caught up with them. Do you know what these two are?
Persuasion.
17.
Ooh. Roll again.
Ooh.
That's a weird coincidence.
Oh shit. 12.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen. I don't. These weren't my people. I didn't have anywhere to go.
I get you, buddy. I get you. Do you know what they do?
The one that I had is just it's nothing special. It'll just your short friend, the shortest friend might be able to use it, but it helps point out where concentrations of magical energy are.
Oh, okay. That's very helpful. Do you know what your Angry Buddies does?
It helps amplify somebody's own magic.
Oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he just breaks back down into weeping.
I'm gonna give him
as he marches forward.
Wait, I'm gonna give him.
The quiet one rolls her eyes at him.
Cannon, you should probably use that
offer him
because
a
I think your
blast.
BC Rich could use an amplifier.
Hey!
That was a stretch. I'll admit it.
I'm gonna give
the person that told me, the weepy one, a couple of my magic legumes that I've had since the beginning.
You give him hard, uncooked beans.
and the least good of the erotic pamphlets I have.
What's he gonna do with this? His hands are bound.
Also, his hands are bound, so
I'm just gonna put him in a pocket somewhere.
the beans and the erotic pamphlet. Okay, you put them into his inner robe pocket.
You get
as
your
you're
rocks
walking.
off.
He doesn't even seem to really notice.
It's gonna be like
Let me,
porno mag.
I'm going to approach him and be like, "Man, you need a stiff drink about that. Like, you gotta quit crying, dude. You're gonna tire yourself out. You're gonna need a nap soon. Keep crying like that.
You little
You
bitch.
thirsty? Here, hey, Mandark, come here. Let me hop on your shoulders real quick, bud. I can't reach him, and he does it.
Okay.
You do this while walking, or are you going to stop the whole party for it?
Yeah,
Okay,
we're walking.
so while walking, you are going to jump on Mandark's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of climb up there, like
Olric roll athletics. Mandark roll or acrobatics. I'm sorry, Olric.
Now I get to roll acrobatics.
Olric acrobatics, Mandark athletics or acrobatics, whichever's higher.
So Dex or strength. Dex.
16.
17.
All right, you guys do the wee one stack
Doop, doop,
quite
doop, doop.
effortlessly.
I make that noise too. Oh,
While walking, and you don't even miss a step. You both just keep on.
Okay, yeah.
You're now high enough up to give a drink to the guy while Mandark walks for you.
I'll lean on his shoulder while we're going. I'm like, do you prefer the hard spirits or you want something softer? I have a flask and I have a wineskin.
Through the sniffles, you hard, please.
I like you, kid. All right, okay, sure.
May I have a shot of hard liquor,
I pour.
sir?
I put the flask to his lips and follow in abeyance to when he is finished. He can have as much of it as he'd like. He is crying, and it is very sad.
He takes a healthy swig and swallows it like a professional.
Hey, all right.
The quiet one spits on the back of his head. Ankle biter.
Ah, come on, man. That's not called for. Seriously, yeah, these chicks nowadays, I swear. You know, in my clan, a woman would never behave that way. And he
She
takes
staggers at you.
Takes a swig from his flask.
And presumably hops down from.
Yeah. After giving a playful pat to Weepy.
As you hop down, you hear the quiet one say, I will see your whole clan flayed alive.
God, I wish I'd seen them at all in like years. Honestly,
Hey, Olric.
if you find them, I'm gonna be really impressed.
I think our grumpy friend here needs to hear a little bit about your personal philosophies and theories, and maybe.
Oh my God!
Maybe your mailing address and social security number.
Hold on, let me get one more good belt of liquor and dwarf wine in me, and then I'll let you know, because I do have some pretty important theories, and they actually may pertain to you.
So I don't generally condone torture, but I feel like it's the right thing to do for the walk back.
All right. So you all continue the day march back to Pterodactyl with Olric.
And if you get drunk enough, you can almost see them up there. The way that they're looking down at you. It's almost palpable.
And this goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Do you all want to do anything else before
No,
you
let's
get
just
back
go
to
back to
Pterodactyl?
Pterodactyl.
Then
We should probably consider the fact that we might be walking in on
When we get pretty close to Pterodactyl, half elf barbarian or elf barbarian. When we get close to
whatever I said.
Pterodactyl, I think it might be wise. So let's get back there. But once we're within sight line of if where we could maybe be seen, I think we should be
Like
pretty
where the
careful
trees-
and maybe get you up a tree and see what we can.
Are you like, hey, Olric, why don't you climb a tree about it?
Yeah,
I do.
and I do.
I climb a tree about it.
All right. So you all are about a mile. Well, yeah, let's say a mile or so outside of town.
Right.
It's now probably an hour or two past dusk, 2.5 days since you left town. And
I don't remember camping on that.
no, you have not really slept at all because you were in such a hurry because impending elven horde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get about a mile outside of town and you climb a tree, and your elevation at this point is a little bit above where Pterodactyls is. You all are in sort of the foothills of these northern mountains. And you can see down over the forest canopy, which at this point is thinning out anyway. And you can see that there are a lot of elves in Pterodactyl.
I'm like, hey, dude. There are a lot of elves out there, man. There's like a lot.
Okay. Do you
Roll perception also.
Yeah.
5?
5. You notice villagers, and they seem to be imprisoned by the elves.
I wait till I climb down to whisper that very quietly into his ear so that the scout does not hear me.
Yeah.
Or Oki Shard. Or
As soon as you get down, Eagle Scout and Oki Shards are, what did you see? What are the...
Dude, shh. Be cool. Be cool. Definitely a bunch of elves. Definitely not sure about anything else. Definitely elves. Okay, so let's just all calm down.
Oki gets very sullen. We were too late.
I'm gonna group huddle here and be like, Oki, Steven, Jim, Phil, Phil.
Phil's dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
right.
He's dead, Phil.
So here's the thing. I know this is frightening, and y'all have done a very good job, but what I think our best course of action would be is to, since obviously things aren't great, but we need to rest up so that we're all prepared and ready to face this situation. If we try to rush in right now, I'm worried that will not go well. But we're going to get your town back. So we should all rest up.
The quiet one goes, rest up! That's a laugh! You're not going to get any rest!
Okay,
She just goes yelling
I'm
and
going to
yelling
shoot it
and
with a
yelling.
crossbow, with my short bow.
Okay. Go ahead and make a shot.
Scooter Grog, please.
That didn't hit that.
She's bound, though.
It is a 6, but she is bound.
It's a coup de grace, is it not?
But she's not, like, unconscious or accepting of it. She's still gonna.
Well, how about
She's not
how about we call it
completely
advantage then?
That's
So
good.
she's bound. How about that?
Okay.
15.
That'll hit. She also has a much lower armor class being bound.
Oh, well, the first one was a 6, but I'm figuring it
Not that low.
out. Yeah, I'm going to shoot her in the neck with the crossbow.
So it's a 1d8 damage, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be 1. Oh, well, plus was a 2.
2. Okay. We'll say it sticks sort of in her back shoulder in a fairly harmless area. She cries out and then just starts cackling with laughter as loud as she can.
Can somebody do something about her, please?
I am going to
Do something about her.
I'm going to do something about her. I'm aiming for non-lethal
Okay.
to knock her unconscious
Okay.
with a hammer. So if it doesn't work out, bonk. That's going to be a lot. That's going to be 23.
That'll hit.
Yeah, thought it might. Or 9 damage.
For 9 damage. She is still conscious, but you rung her bell and she shuts up and is dazed.
All right, let's take advantage of the fact that she's dazed to take some of this rope that we've all got lots of rope and gag her.
Yeah, let's gag her.
Oh, just stuff a bunch of rope in her mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can roll survival for use rope. We decided.
I'm really good with ropes.
Mhm.
Let me tell you, I got it. Never mind. Steven's on it.
Steven just rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
That's a hell of a gag.
It's like the primo's gag.
I'm gonna sneak up that tree again and see what's going on with our helping buds.
All right, roll perception.
Oh, but when you do that, before you do that, I'm going to say, hey, can you check and see if there are you see any guards or anyone closer?
I don't know what I'm doing right now. Oh, shit. Fuck me. 12.
12. Yeah, you can see there appears to be a group of 6 elves heading your way. They are armed with spears.
I scurry down real fast and I'm like, alright dudes, here's what we gotta do.
How far are they? Like a mile almost? Half
The
a mile?
town was a mile away, but they're a lot closer. They're a few hundred yards off, probably. At
God
this point.
damn it. So we don't have time to build fancy Home Alone traps.
That was my plan. That or...
Do you worship the god McAllister of trickery? That's canon.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't worship, but I appreciate his work.
Got this mug.
What do
did I
we...
see? 6, you say?
Yeah.
What do we do about that?
Well, there's about 6 of them, so I suggest we kind of hide and leave her in the center and then converge upon them like it were a trap, such that
Like it or a trap.
such that the trickster god McAllister would have done. In fact, there was a story once that I heard about the trickster god McAllister in a very similar situation in which he left a wounded soldier in the center of a large clearing, much like the one we're in now.
Mm.
And when the party came to rescue him, what happened? They were felled by everyone else of the circle.
Well, it's 6 versus how many of us are there after that? Because I guess Weepy can just get tied to a tree for the time being.
The Eagle Scout speaks up and says that there might be 6 coming now, but there are, hundreds? Thousands currently in Pterodactyl?
Well, see, we've got to make sure that the 6 coming don't alert the rest.
Were there still, could you see from up there, are there still villagers alive?
I really couldn't tell. It's getting dark, so
You didn't look.
it's hard to know.
But if there's any chance that they're still alive and imprisoned, if we start something now, they might just...
We're not going to get them by bickering or by letting the 6 who are coming find us and capture us and take us back to Pterodactyl in chains. So we gotta go with the plan.
But we might be able to... Cannon, he's a really good convincer. We might be able to talk sense into them.
I'll offer this suggestion. How about we do both plans? And I'll stay... and I'll stay with the person I don't like and try to convince them and say, I've captured her. She was trying to hire us too. They're not paying. they're dead.
Sounds great.
Because they were.
I'm up the
And how?
mountain.
Hey,
Ulric's already up the tree.
I'm already up the tree.
drop me that diary down so I can show them the entry where he talks so bad about the elves.
I throw you the diary.
Cool. And then y'all get in position so that once shit goes down, you can attack.
You gotta have a code word. McAllister always had a code word.
How about holy shit?
Love
When I
it.
yell that out.
I'm up. I'm up the tree. Yeah.
Everybody roll hide, except Cannon.
That's not a
I'm going to bring my bow out, though, and have it up to...
stealth.
16 for Steven.
What did everyone roll?
9.
I already forgot.
Steven got a 16.
Steven got a 16.
Ulrich?
50.
All right, so you all scatter off and hide in the trees. Mandark stands by a tree.
I'm like,
But men are short. I'm hidden.
And you stand
hiding.
right in the
I'm in
middle of...
danger.
Declaring
you
with
stand-
my bow out as if I'm putting... But that's a good excuse for me to be able to just lift
in the
it.
middle of this game trail.
Right.
Once they go down, the crying one looks like he's kind of nodding off,
Cool. Throw him
just
in a
sitting on
ditch.
his knees. He's exhausted from all the sobbing and bitching out. And
He's had a hard time.
the quiet one is looking defeated but pissed off about it. These 6 elves come into the clearing.
Okay.
2 of them raise bows as the other 4 approach a little closer with their spears pointed at you. And you said you're holding your bow to the prisoner?
To the prisoner,
Yeah.
but it's an easy...
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to speak to them in Elvish.
Yeah. You all hear Cannon speak up in Elvish for the first time.
And I'm going to try to say... Basically what I'm going to say to them is...
Brethren.
I mean, you can we can just talk.
Yeah,
and
but what I'm going to
assume
say
it's
to
an
them
elf.
You need
is...
to speak in Elsa.
Saw, dude.
Honestly, it's not
Sup,
actually
dudes? My dudes! What's going on? that's Elvish. I'm going to talk to them in Elvish, and I'm going to say... Basically what I'm going to say is, you know these people, like pointing to the cultists, and I'll tell them that what was his name? What was his fucking name he wanted to go by? Todd Thorne. Toot. I'm gonna say that Thorne that I want to lie and say was also I'm not gonna lie yet. I'm gonna say that Thorne is dead and that I've captured the rest of them, and that I'm gonna say you need to read this book, and I'm gonna throw them the diary to where it says in the diary how little he thinks of elves and I'm gonna say like he wasn't gonna pay you and it's better,
He's a betrayer.
He's a betrayer. He's and I've got this one,
All right.
and I'm gonna act like it's totally fine that I'm there. Like, I'm not going to even mention anything about anything else. I'm just going to be like, hello, my brethren,
Are you
I've
gonna
got
show
this.
them your fucking ears, bruh?
Well, I'm talking to them in Elvish.
Other people know Elvish. It's just a language.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, God, give me strength. Oh. I'm going to tell you what I got, but I might take that inspiration that I just got to roll again. Be a 10.
You will fail.
Yeah, I'm going to use that inspiration.
All right.
Because this has got to go okay. Because if not... Oh, how does a 24 strike you?
24 strikes me as the rest of them keep trained on you very strongly, but they're all quiet. And one lowers his spear and steps forward and picks up the book and looks up at you and says, "What is your name?"
My name is Zedward Ricotta.
Roll deception.
That'd be a 26.
Strange name. Did you make
That's-
that up just now?
No.
Was that there?
No, that was one of the...
That came
that's what
from
we
a couple
named one of the
games ago, yeah.
zombies.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
He looks up at you and he says, "That is a strange name for a half-blood."
I had liberal parents.
That's such a Mel Brooks moment.
He says, "Lower your weapon. We will take all of you to see the chief, and he will settle this once and for all."
Ooh.
About that.
Now the question that I'm having a moment here, where is, do I want to try to lie our way and deceive our way out of this and persuade them that now that they have no reason to take over the town because of that, or do I want to? Okay. I'm gonna say that sounds excellent. Thank you. And I'm going to lower my weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of push the prisoner towards them. Is Weepy with? We didn't clarify whether we were going to throw Weepy hiding or Weepy's there.
Yeah, I figured they were still tied together.
Okay. And I'm going to say, sounds great.
Okay. They take the rope, and one of them holds his hand out as if for your bow.
I'm going to say, absolutely no. It's my bow. I mean you no harm. It's my bow.
You will hand it over, or you will enter the town in bondage as your friends here.
Well, holy shit!
Roll initiative.
That's code word. Yeah, well, holy shit!
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
I was gonna try to get him on at ease so we could really surprise him.
Holy shit, we're back. Hi, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who has stuck with us through our extended winter break. You know, we got back from tour and we were like, oh, look at all of this time off that we're going to have to play Dungeons & Dragons because people's schedules never get crazy around the fucking holidays. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed our special bonus live episode that we recorded on tour, and I'm happy to say that we are about to get back on track with new episodes coming out every other week instead of just once a month. And actual canonical episodes, you know, of the game we've been playing. I also want to give very special thanks to our running guest star for the last several episodes, Mr. Zach Crouch of the Tinderbox Circus Sideshow. They're getting ready to go on tour through the Southeast, all down through Florida and back up on their way to the Southern Sideshow Hootenanny down in New Orleans at the end of March. Get on tinderboxcircussideshow.com to see their full list of dates. Go see them on tour. It's an unbelievable show that you'll remember for the rest of your life. And don't worry, he's not going anywhere just yet. He's going to be in the rest of this episode and the next few, but we are starting to wrap up this little pterodactyl arc, and with pterodactyl, so must go Stephen of the Red Smock, as our intrepid, people go off into a wider world of higher levels and totally taking it very seriously, I'm sure. But in the meantime, let's take you back to the path to Pterodactyl and a fight that was recorded a full 6 or more weeks after the last half of this episode that you just heard. So please excuse any incongruities right now on SideQuest. And we're back. Everybody roll initiative.
All right. I will.
Oh. Nat 20.
At 1.
Aren't we just the alpha and omega of this
We are.
situation?
Nice, all right.
It's a nice initiative sandwich.
Where everyone else fits in the middle.
I got a 6.
Technically, I got a 3. You can't exactly fail initiative.
Olric, Mandark, and then 6 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's going to be 2 of you, all of them,
No God.
2 more of you.
How odd that I got last initiative, even though I started the fight.
No, Stephen got last, right?
I got,
But I said got near last, even though I
Oh.
started the fight, and I'm the only one near them.
And then I got to do Oki and Eagle Scout. So that will be our initiative order. But because of your cunning plan, you all get a surprise round.
Success.
Nice.
And Cannon, since you shouted, I'll even let you go first.
What's in front of me?
Well, immediately directly right in front of you is the elf that stepped forward that you've been having this conversation with, who has his hand reached out for your bow and is still kind of in negotiation mode when you shout the code word catchphrase.
You can run away.
Run away.
can
Also
disengage,
tied up
take a
right
full
in
round.
front of you, maybe he's a little to the right and to the left a little bit, and on the ground on their knees are your two prisoners who are tied together. And you just
So I
shouted
could
the order
put-
for
I
all
could-
of your companions to
I could
attack
put the
elves.
prisoners in between me and.
So
That's
hope
a
they trip.
quintessentially-
Hope they trip on the bound prisoner.
You can absolutely use your surprise round to move
To
freely
use
with
them as meat
no
shields.
attack of opportunity to
No, I've got a little bit more. I want to stab him in this part, under the jaw.
Okay. The elf?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
stick him real good. I want to act like I'm doing a guitar
What?
throw.
Well, you've got your bow and arrow in your hands.
Okay, then I want to bow him in the mouth where he's talking.
The mouth hole.
You're just going to jam your arrow up like in your hand?
No, I'm gonna shoot. Oh, I have to draw it, don't I?
Yeah, you'd have to take a few steps back. And you've got a surprise round, so you can do that.
It's a ranged weapon. So yeah, you gotta.
I'll let you take a 5 or 10 foot step back.
Do a sweet
And take a
backwards
shot.
roll flippy thing.
But can I also fire after doing that?
Yar.
Cool. I want to moonwalk backward
You're gonna moonwalk
How,
back?
how far back are you going to try and get from him?
10 feet.
Okay. You're going to get 10 feet back.
And
You're going to
shoot an arrow.
moonwalk 10 feet back.
It's a long moonwalk, I'll have you know.
So you all hear Cannon shout out the code word, and then he busts out this sick fucking backwards walking that you've never seen before.
Is it like
What
a
is this
moonwalk?
witchery?
And
Oh yeah, because he's a
Cannon, go ahead and take your shot.
What do I add to that? I'm so lost now.
This should be down there with your weapon description. Your attack bonus with that weapon. Proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier. Assuming you're proficient with your
Okay,
short bow, which you are.
I had to write that that's a master built.
Also, keep in mind, everybody, that none of you have rested in 4 days, and
18.
several of you are down on hit points,
Yes.
and the casters are pretty much out of spells.
Yes.
Sweet. We should run away, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, you
yes.
did just give the signal to attack.
Cool.
So you rolled an 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5?
5? Damn. All right.
It was an extra pointy arrow.
Got him with that thing.
The arrow sticks
Hit him with that
in his lower abdomen, and he cries out.
Well, then I did pretty bad if I was aiming at his mouth, but
Yeah. Because you didn't hit him in the mouth, and he didn't die immediately. But,
Not a marksman, I guess. They're more of a.
he seems a little taken aback. And it'll be...
He seems a little taken aback.
I don't get.
Is that a better pun than I thought it was? Or
No, it just sucks so bad. That's his response. What the hell? No, I shot you.
He's like, I was a little taken back.
What?
Bummer seems like the wrong answer here. Should be upset. Shit.
I have regrets about my plan.
Olric, take your surprise round.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Listen,
well-
there are 4 of us, and there are 6 of them. I like these odds.
Yeah.
You've got Ogie and the Eagle Scout as well.
All right, so 6 of them, plus 2 prisoners who don't count.
Okay, so I'm up a tree, looking down.
And we have the wiggle sticks.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you're the only one that climbed a tree.
You can wiggle stick them.
Yeah, so I'm up in a tree and I am looking down. Maybe I'll throw one of my darts. Or dart at a guy.
Are you going to throw a dart at the guy that Cannon just shot, or one of the guys further back? What's the range on those darts?
Normal range.
We're going to say you're just in range to not have to incur any
That's what I was
penalties.
thinking,
Because
too.
I'm guessing it's about 20 feet.
My guess would be 25, but I'd just say the normal
We're going to call
range
it
for
25 feet, and
for
that's
a-
how far away
I
you
think
are.
darts is 20 feet.
in the game.
Yeah, when you're playing it in a bar.
Yeah,
I think it's 20.
but this is
Yeah, it's
different.
It's 20 feet.
Well, normal dart range.
26.
I'm gonna say I'm right in there.
2060?
Yeah.
Okay.
20 to 60.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the way range works is it's a number / a number.
20 is
So
good, and 60
So
you incur
20,
penalty.
if it's 20 feet or less away, you incur no penalties. If it's 60 feet to 20 feet away, you roll with disadvantage. If it's more than 60 feet away,
You ain't
it's
getting
just not going to get there.
Well, we'll see. break this fucking
I'm gonna say
system
you're 20 feet away.
wide open.
You're gonna get a tailwind.
I'm
Get a good nice spin on
Good
it.
spin on there. Y'all don't know me. I'm real good at darts.
Convection currents.
With a non-natural 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
God,
Wait, who'd you say you were shooting at?
the one he hit,
Okay, the one that's already
who
injured?
seemed a little,
Taken aback.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's take him even further back. Let's abacken him with max damage of 8 points. Nice.
We're going to take you all the way back to -2 hit points.
Into his. Did I get him?
Your dart goes into his neck.
Yes!
And
That's
he
exactly where I wanted it to go. I
And he
told you guys
crumples to
I'm
the
good
ground.
at darts.
Wait, how did?
He wasn't like directly above.
No, it's an arching. It's like
360 degrees of
Yeah,
neck,
it's like
you
a-
know? I mean, could be any part of it.
Ulric's up in a tree.
I'm in a tree, guys.
it's like the way that you.
It was
It's like an
like a
underhanded
spinning
throw on. Like
it was like
yeah.
spinning laterally, and it just kind of shoveled its way in.
It was a dart.
I'm thinking if it brings them to -2 hit points, it probably severed like
Well, I'm thinking
primary
what happened
nervous
was
right
system.
into that carotid.
it was like
Yeah,
a really
right.
like high throw, right? And then it gained some velocity. It hit right in that little spot.
Yeah.
in like in between.
With the
Oh, that
fucking nerve
pressure point.
pinches.
The action movie
Yeah.
spot, yeah.
Yeah, and
I
then it
fucking
just
nerve
kind
pinched
of
him.
went down in there and then lodged in the heart.
Yeah. You aren't hitting
Ooh.
that dart back. It's in there.
That's a surgical route for heart surgery.
think I only got
actually.
Yeah, I know.
Here
Well, now we
and
know.
here, you go through.
Yeah, Ulric knows too.
Guys, I'm hella good
To
with
what?
darts. Sup?
All right, Jesus Christ. Mandark. Take your surprise round. There are 5 elves left standing. They're all near each other.
And I'm like facing them. I'm pretty
Do like
close.
wall
They're
of
about 20
snow
they're
or
about
some
20
shit.
feet away from down the path from Cannon.
Don't you have like snow or like wall of frost or wall of fire or some kind of wall?
Well, he's got any walls. And I'm pretty sure he's out of most of what he can do.
He's got a wiggle stick.
Do the wiggle stick.
You've got wiggle
Oh my
sticks.
god.
Do the wiggle stick.
Oh no!
Wiggle stick.
You remember what happened with the wiggle stick last time?
It was great.
So
It
all
was
of
so good.
Just focus on where you're pointing the wiggle stick
right.
this time.
Yes, that probably makes a difference.
Remember the size of the...
Yeah.
It was big, wasn't
You
it?
want
Big.
to pinch it off about halfway through.
Yeah, I shot goo everywhere.
Now, here's the thing: if it's only me that's gonna get caught up in it and just in them, I mean, I can get out of it. It's not a big problem.
Right. So they're all together in near cannon. Right?
Yeah.
They're about... Well, he got 20 feet back from that, so... Or 10 feet back. So yeah, they're about 20, 25 feet from Cannon.
And I just have one wiggle stick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the other ones in my back pocket. Two. I have 2 wiggle sticks in my back.
You know what the one you have does.
They told us one of
Right,
them was
one
like
of them
the
was detect magic.
Magic, not
Detect
language.
magic, and the other one you guys don't know yet.
Yeah.
And one of them shoots a bunch of goo.
If you shoot that goo, I'll chuck my other one. The wiggle stick that doesn't detect magic. Let's see what that one does.
I think I'm going to use the wiggle stick.
Fucking
Fucking blow a load all over.
I support
Fucking the
this
whole
plan primarily on the basis of the disappointment on Eric's face when you said that.
All right, you guys remember that scene in the first Scary Movie where he like blows the load and the girl's stuck to the ceiling?
Yup.
I really want that to kind of be what happens.
And that's
I think that's the exact same
You definitely made that joke
description you
last
said
time.
last time.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, you just cut that then.
No. Leave it in. Leave it in.
It's
It's
gonna be in
fine.
both episodes.
It's Caden.
Remember we were talking about the
Great.
iguanas last episode?
All right, so it didn't
was
tell me
your
which
stick?
one to roll. It said they have to roll a dexterity check.
Oh, that's
Oh yeah. So
That
you don't
means-
have to roll shit.
That means
I just
they roll against your spell save DC. So
you
you have to
just-
tell me what your spell save DC is, which is 8, plus
Oh.
your proficiency bonus, plus your spell casting ability modifier, which is your charisma modifier.
Theoretically, it should be written down on your spells page,
It should.
Theoretically.
Definitely should be.
which would be the next page.
That would
On
put
your
you at
character sheet.
13, I believe, right?
Yeah, so that's 8 plus 2 plus 3.
Yeah.
13.
13. All right, and it's 5 of them.
Wait, all 5 of them get to roll against it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they all have to save.
And then after a turn, they get a strength check to try and get out of
If
it.
they are stuck, they can strength check out of it. Probably
Yeah.
the same DC, right?
But
Yeah.
wait, so some of them can get stuck, but some of them can't? I'm confused, but like...
It's possible that some of them won't get stuck, yes. Some of them may reflexively
jump away.
Get out of the way. So tell me how you're spacing this cube. Are you going to put them like just in the edge of it so it goes further past them than where you are? So none of you get caught up in it?
Yeah, I mean, so does it just kind of like jump out into cube like that?
Yeah, you can kind of place the cube wherever
Eric, why have we not run into any gelatinous cubes yet?
Yeah, that
They're
makes sense.
fucking
yeah.
hard to beat, and we would not survive it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna point the wiggle stick and
Wiggle it.
wiggle it. I'm definitely gonna wiggle it.
They are
after
dumb.
I point it.
They are terrible.
What's your magic
guys.
word?
Booty juice.
I'm gonna wiggle the stick and I'm gonna go. Whoop-de-doo! Here comes the goo.
And there, we're talking about catchphrases. There's your catchphrase.
And
then I
there
wiggle it
goes the audience.
Wait, we had one of those?
Just barely, not anymore.
Mandark, Here Comes the Goo t-shirts available at SideQuest.com.
There we go.
That's Big
That's what
Cartel.
I'm talking about. BigCartel.SideQuest.theForkTheater
It's just a purple T-shirt with yellow writing that says "Whoop-de-doo, here comes the goo" in Times New Roman. Oh.
Whoop-de-doo, here comes the goo.
Literally doesn't get any of them. They all like.
Elves tend to have pretty good decks.
Yeah, they're all stuck.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah! Nice!
Or wait, no, I only rolled 4. I have to roll the 5th. 12.
Oh,
Oh man.
Which
All
means
stuck.
he was 1 short of saving. So, yeah.
out of 6
They're all
elves,
stuck.
6 elves, 12 are stuck.
All 5 of them are stuck. And then
And one
we are
dead.
still in the surprise round.
Yes, we are!
All right. Moving on. Good turn, Mandark.
Way to go, up.
can I say
Thanks,
can I
DM.
say something?
Sure.
It's a free action. Just say something. I'll be like, it's not convincing them. Just gonna say, you see all this? It's all me because I'm a wizard, and I'm gonna make the wiggly fingers in the air because everyone else is hidden stuff.
I like it.
I love it.
Wiggle fingers. Yeah.
An arrow comes shooting out of the trees from where you know Oki to be. And it gets caught up in the spider webs.
And
And
it just doesn't. It just hits like in a
Completely
field, like
inconsequential.
30 feet away.
We need a no doubt reference.
no, it gets stuck in the webs. He's a good shot, you know. It didn't get through to the people. There's a couple feet of spider web in the way. Then it'll be the Eagle Scout's turn, who's also going to fire off a shot from his bow. That one doesn't even hit the webbing. It like sticks in the dirt a few feet short. He fucking whiffed it. And then Steven.
Steven?
I'm going to approach the closest stuck elf, equip my maul, a big fuck-off hammer, and a very creepy smile on my face. And I'm going to smash the elf in the face
the smile?
with my
All
hammer.
right, you close the full 30 feet between you,
Yep.
pulling out your hammer as you
As I go.
slowly and menacingly
Yep.
bear down
It's
on these
not a run.
motherfuckers.
It's not even a quick walk. It's a casual stroll
Trotting pace. Is that what we're on right now?
with creepy smile because I'm
Equestrian
very
chick,
excited that this elf can't get away from me and I get to hit it with a fucking hammer. So here we go. Hammer. Nope.
Oh,
That is a
that was interference, man.
7.
And the head just falls off the hammer.
Your hammer gets caught up in the webbing.
In the webbing.
In the webbing. And that will...
Fucking Steven.
And
Get your
that'll
shit
bring
together.
us back around. Because that was the fucking surprise
Prize round.
round. It's Olric's turn.
Some nerds!
Nerf him.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get up in there though. I don't think I can throw a dart through the web, right? From up top.
I don't know if you lawn dart it like you did last time.
Lawn
It's
dart.
totally doable.
Yeah.
I really
yeah.
want a pair of legit. A set of
It doesn't
legit
actually
lawn
affect
darts.
your chances to hit. Just everybody so far has fucking missed.
Yeah.
and I'm using that as the narrative excuse for their
Okay.
misses.
So
It's not going to give you a penalty to shoot at them through the webbing.
but I am further away from them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll say one of them is within 20 feet,
Okay.
and the rest of them are a little outside that range.
I use my expert vision, which I have because I'm very good at darts, to discern that one of them is definitely within range of me chucking it.
Exactly in. Yeah.
He's just right. Perfect sweet spot of rain. Ooh, 14.
14. Yeah, that'll hit. They're flat-footed.
Sick.
Oh.
Why do you feel bad that they're flat-footed?
They need better arch support.
7 damage. Damarinos.
7 Damarinos.
7 big old Damarinos on those guys.
It hits him like right in the chest and goes in super deep.
Dang.
Wow.
And he screams out in great pain.
Nice shot.
We never discussed how many darts I have. Oh, no, just kidding. They're right there. It's right there.
How many darts you have?
Well, I had 4. Now I have 2 or more.
We can cut them out when we kill everybody.
Oh, I will. Yeah. I've never used these darts in this game so far, so clearly I was very good at it. Before the game started, my character was a big dart guy.
All right.
Okay.
Ulric sunk a dart nice and deep.
Dark.
Dark, and man dark. It's your turn.
Woo.
Do you have any more spells?
Ray of Frost is a cantrip.
What about the fiery boy?
That's a level 2.
Oh,
I think you burned both as level 2s.
Yeah, Scorching Ray.
because man, I bet
You could probably magic missile.
Do you have any level 1s left?
You know, I don't think I wrote it down.
Have you actually written any of it down?
I didn't mark them off. I think I used all the magic missiles, honestly.
Yeah. I think you
I thought
did
magic
too.
missile was a cantrip.
It's level 1.
It is a level 1, and I had 4.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're down to just your cantrips.
That's fine.
Cannon, I think you might have a level 1 left.
I have 2 actually.
Do you have 2 level 1s left?
I have 2 level 1s and a level 2.
Nice.
But they're not useful for anything. So they're only useful in situations like that are.
Well, you got Cure Wounds.
I like Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
That's very handy. But luckily, we are all such badasses.
No, I was looking at it.
It has not
I
been
was
an issue
looking
so
at it,
far.
and I was thinking about casting Speak with Animals and see if I could just find someone to talk to during this battle.
I love what an asshole your character
So, Mandark,
is.
you've pretty much got Ray of Frost, Minor Illusion, but these guys are already stuck. You've got your dagger, which you can throw. I think you've got a bow as well, don't you?
Or the light crossbow.
Yeah, you've got your crossbow.
Although I'm really convinced.
So you could take a shot with your crossbow without having to move at all. It takes an action to load it, and then your attack
I got
action
a
to fire
proficiency,
it.
proficiency
Right.
in animal handling.
Let's do that.
And,
All right. Yeah, I would just do that. Let's
And I've got
move this
33
fight
more
along.
animals.
Let's
in this
just,
game,
we're going to shoot him with the light crossbow.
I'm really good with
I
animals.
roll 1d8. An attack bonus is +4. So does that go to, like, the hitting?
Yeah, so you roll a 20 and add 4.
I've got +3 nature, +2.
22.
22? Yeah, that hits.
18 plus 4.
Yeah, roll. Are you going to shoot at the one that Ulric just injured? Or Freshie?
Oh, man.
There's now a bleedy and 3 Freshies.
Those
I'll
are the
go
technical game
for a
terms.
freshie.
Are you going for a freshie?
Yeah, let's do a freshie. Hopefully we can cripple them all instead of,
But they're still
Then there's
moving.
4 things that can happen.
There's
at
4. Okay.
They're all now yelling, also, by the way.
That can only go well.
Like I said, we'll just hide in the trees and we'll take them 6 at a time.
Until you've taken out this entire population.
Oh my
we won't
god.
sleep for another week.
It'll be the
entire
most
nomadic
boring
tribe.
fucking game you could possibly listen to.
Oh yeah, I am up in the trees. Can I see if anybody's coming?
You're not that high up. You can see a little ways down the path, maybe an eighth of a mile or so, and then it takes a little bit of a bend. Mandark, you can take your crossbow?
So
Shot.
I'm aiming for his throat so that he doesn't yell anymore.
Okay, roll your damage.
I rolled a 7.
And
Dag. No bonuses to damage.
Right,
The
okay.
crossbow, so 7 damage. Dag.
what
Dag, yo.
is this? Like, what is dag? Is that a thing that people said for real?
Yeah,
Dag.
Dag, yo.
Dag.
Like dagged on it, but it was like dag.
No, I was like,
What's
Dag, yo.
man? Yeah, dag, yo.
Where were
It
you?
was like dang, but dyslexic.
I don't remember that.
There's
Dag.
nothing dyslexic about Dag. That doesn't even make sense.
No, well, unless you're talking about gad.
All right, and it is Oki's turn. He's going to fire another arrow. This one's going to hit. He's going to do maximum damage. This arrow does not get caught in the web. It does, however, kind of stick in this dude's skull without going all the way in and mercifully killing him.
Aww.
So now this guy's got an arrow sticking out of the side of his head, and he is shrieking madly.
Does it change the way he shrieks, though? Because it hits some kind of receptor in his brain, so now he's making, like, warbling noises?
Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
It actually sounds like white noise static, just really loud.
It's kind of peaceful.
That's so creepy.
Cannon.
Now,
We're to you.
I've got a few potential things I could do.
I think you should do one of them.
I've still got a bardic inspiration, right? I've also still got my crossbow that I stand a good chance of hitting with. But you know, there's also this thing that I was just talking to them about, which is it'd be kind of fun to just see if there's an animal nearby and talk to it.
Is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not actually, but I still have.
You could still do it.
Are there any
Level 1.
obvious animals around?
Roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception.
He's got animal handling, too.
Yeah, in nature and.
Yeah, but you're trying to perceive the animals first, so go ahead and roll perception.
Why are you so upset with perception?
I don't see any animals.
Half your move action. No, you do not see any animals.
That's not my move action.
It's half your move action.
Fuck you. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with a barrow.
Okay.
Barrow?
I'm gonna
shoot him with a barrel.
And I'm gonna use 1/7 of
Donkey
my
Kong
other
style.
move action to hawk up a loogie on the end of my arrow before I shoot it.
That's a quarter of a move action, but okay.
All right. That wasn't so great. 13.
13? Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. It's
These
coming
guys are in
up.
a bad way right now.
6.
Were you shooting at a
Oh, the one that Alex hit earlier. The one that Olric hit.
6 damage?
Yeah.
It lodges in his neck, and he stops screaming and flails for a good 10 seconds, and then just goes limp.
Like a comedic flail with the arms out, like on
Like
the
a
side.
wacky waving inflatable arms guy, kind of?
Yeah, like a wacky waving inflatable arm guy with actual strength who is being restrained by a giant spider web.
Yeah.
So like that.
Yeah, that's a really good image.
Yeah,
I
just
totally.
picture
That is a natural thought. It's something
It's
we can
incredibly
all picture.
relatable.
Yeah.
All right, now it's the Eagle Scout's turn.
What was his name, Jim?
His name so far as any of you know, is that Eagle Scout guy.
As far as I'm concerned, his name is Eagle Scout.
So isn't there Jim?
We may have actually discussed Eagle Scout. There is Jim. Jim is the injured red shirt.
Are the tied up people? Are prisoners even part of this fight? Or are they just sitting?
No, they're tied up.
Well, that doesn't mean they can't do something.
They're all tied up at the moment.
They hit the dirt when
Okay.
shit got real. They
They
just
don't like
dropped
that
down.
wiggle stick, man. It has not done any favors for them.
All right, the Eagle Scout rolls damage. And the one that Mandark had hit
Got him.
takes another one right in the heart and just fucking dies.
So how many are left?
And it'll be Steven's turn. There are
2?
3 left alive. 2 of them are uninjured. One of them is rather seriously hurt.
All right, the one closest to me, is it a freshie or a bleedy?
Freshie.
Good. Swinging my hammer.
All right. Yeah, you can get up to it. You have to move, I'm going to say, 1 space through the webbing.
So like 5
and you'll
feet
move
or
at
so.
half speed through the webbing. So
Yeah,
it's
that's no
fine.
big deal.
Yeah. But you're in the shit now.
I'm
just
in
so
the
you're-
shit.
Yeah,
I'm shitting it up.
that's what that means.
Yes. So hammer, face, smash, Cannibal Corpse reference. Again, we've done this before. Here we go. Ugh! Fuck you. 7.
7? No, that's not going to
No,
happen.
it's not going to hit.
You're having a hard time in this web.
You want
Susan.
one of the other
this
guys?
dice.
That's what
Jesus
I'm saying, man.
Now we are back around to Olric again.
Yeah.
These guys have still not gotten a fucking turn because they got restrained on their surprise round. So that was the round that they lose.
It'll stick.
Dude.
Because that was technically their first round. So now on this next round.
That guy's dead?
Here. You X off the dead guys on our
I X'd off
spatial
two dead.
reference sheet.
I X'd off the 2 dead guys that I knew were
Those
dead
2 are
guys.
dead. Steven's in front of this one now.
How, pray tell, far away is this guy here in the back who's not bleeding?
35 feet. Plus you're probably about 10 feet up in the tree as well, so you have to take that into account.
So the hypotenuse is the square root of the square of the
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
So,
It's the square root of the hypotenuse.
It's 100.
You cannot get over there and make a melee attack without using some monk
What
shit.
the fuck, Eric? Come on!
You've got a 3, 6, 9 triangle.
I said not without using some monk shit. I'm sure there's some monk shit that you can do.
But I'm gonna need those points. Y'all don't even know.
You would also be moving 15 of those feet through the webbing, which you move at half speed through.
Not necessarily, because maybe I jump out.
It goes 20 feet up the webbing.
I'm
Yeah,
already.
there's webbing all over. There's goo.
Damn it!
Just get the goo on you. There's no avoiding it sometimes.
Can I swim through it? Like
Fish in the sea. Follow me. Everything.
It's not like a
I was
fluid
gonna say like
medium.
the squid, like the
It's-
squid in Mario. He doesn't swim like it's fluid. He kind of like goes and then stops. And he
But
goes.
it's more like a jungle gym of sticky ropes. It's not
Like in Mario Brothers when they climb on the fucking fungus.
much more like that.
Can I swim like that?
That's not swimming. That's climbing.
Can I climb?
and yes.
I should watch that.
Sure.
Okay, so where was I? 10.
Do your math, Alex, so you can beat
I'm about to.
Eric with
I'm about
logic.
to. I got logic. Okay.
Do you have that on your character sheet?
So
Your
35
logic
by
rating.
35.
She's proficient in logic, in anti-dungeon master logic.
She is doing the math. God damn it.
Plus 35 square. Dang.
So instead of going down the tree and running straight, you're trying to see what it would be if you just went
Jump
down
and jungle
the,
gym through it.
the hypotenuse of the triangle between you and the...
Yeah, I'm having this problem, though, where I don't know how to get the square root of this number. Oh, here we go. Scientific calculator. So,
Do you want me to help you with this?
I'm trying to find out what is the square root of 1,325.
The square root, it's big.
It's like 16 or something.
No, not... Oh, wait, I found it. Okay. Square root 1,325. 36.
Oh,
Oh, God, that's an inch. Oh, that's 1 foot away from my neck. Oh, come on. That is 1
Also,
foot away.
you're not going to fall in that straight line. You're going to fall in a parabolic arc because gravity.
Listen, I don't have that much math, dude. I got 36. I got 36 square
Look,
feet.
Physics 101 assumes everything is a
Listen.
frictionless plane.
Listen, I haven't done math like this in like 10 years. So I felt pretty good about getting my hypotenuse down. We can just
You did a good job. It still puts you a foot away. So what are you going to do?
Wait, but how long is your blade?
throw a goddamn dart.
Your blade's longer than a foot, though,
Yeah.
right?
Throw a goddamn dart.
Just reach real
You're
far with
right.
your sword.
You're right.
Oh my god. You guys.
You can make
gonna,
a
like-
melee attack within
you're gonna,
5
like,
feet.
Cut the tip of his nose.
Make a melee attack. 5 feet.
It in five. You think of it in 5 foot squares as a grid. Being a foot away means that you are in the square back from the square that you need to be in to be able to make an attack.
No.
And
That's
those are the
35
terms that the rules are written in. Those are the
That doesn't
rules
make
that I
any
go
sense.
by.
So you're
Math
3
we
feet
just
tall,
did,
and then
though.
you reach with your 2 foot blade, and you're 5 feet, right?
Whereas it's 5 foot square, and you have a 5 foot reach.
I'm just
for
saying, if
melee
we're working
attacks.
by rounding, then you would round down to 0 and not up 5.
No, what we're doing.
Okay.
I think that's bullshit. I think.
Well, then write your own damn game. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, y'all. Who wants to play Caverns and Critters with me?
All right, fine. I throw a damn dart. This is fine. I'm really good at darts anyways. I'm like, 15?
15 will hit.
Okay, still hit. Okay.
You doing a freshie or a bleedy?
Oh, well, ship bar. Let's hit on the...
Hit on the bleedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the bleeder.
Take them out.
I'm gonna do that. That's smart. That's just good tactics. And if there's anything that my grandfather taught me when I was traveling in the caravan, it is that you want to do what's tactically intelligent.
You want to do good tactics.
5 damage.
5 damage?
Yes.
It's a little far away for you to see exactly where the dart hit, but the guy definitely slumps over.
I go,
That's anticlimactic.
So you think he's probably dead.
It is.
God help us all, it's Mandark's turn.
How far is Mandark?
There are 2 left. Steven is kind of between you and one of them.
yeah.
But they are both unhurt.
Damn. We got 2 living things
Yeah.
covered in goo. Is Steven in the way of me shooting a crossbow at one of these?
Yeah.
He's in the way of you shooting a crossbow at one of them, but not the other.
Live dangerously, Luke.
Well, I'm going to shoot a crossbow at the other one.
Do it. At the other
Good
guy.
call.
Yeah. And then I roll this one. So
Yeah,
16
dog.
plus something, right?
You hit it.
I hit him.
You're
Plus 4
flat.
or
Plus
something, right?
proficiency bonus plus your dex mod. So yeah, you'll hit.
Yeah.
I mean,
20.
he hits
Yeah.
flat with the roll.
Nat 1. And then 3 damage.
3 damage. You give him a really nasty cut on his arm as the crossbow bolt just kind of skims by him.
Oh man.
The elves finally get their first turn
Good for them.
and a chance to try and get out of the webbing.
Abject failure. Come on.
Sweet. All right. Steven, the one in front of you, seeing you coming for him, struggles and rips himself free. And the other guy looks like he's just struggling.
Okay.
Quite uselessly.
Beautiful.
That's how I feel too.
Unfortunately for him, that is his whole turn. And now it is Cannon's turn.
Okay. I'd like to use my, I think, how do I get 4 or 3 bardic inspiration.
It's so many per day.
It's, yeah, but
How many
that's
have you
not a
used
number.
since the last
I've
rest?
only used 1.
Okay.
That does not look like... No, that looks like an X and a couple O's and an M.
Yeah, you gave me a bardic inspiration to like fly from one tree to the next, and then
Well,
I
guess what's
rolled
about
like
to
a 1 and
happen?
a 1.
I'm going to give a bardic inspiration for someone to just move a little further.
Bardic inspiration affects rolls.
But I got a full move this go, so
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
Oh, right. Okay, then I'll still use a bardic inspiration. On
I
it.
mean, you can give me extra damage, I'll murderize somebody.
Yeah,
or
murderize 'em.
Steven, or
Murderize
fucking-
him.
Who are you inspiring?
Ulric.
All right. What song do you sing, Olric, to inspire him to greatness and glory in battle?
I don't want to wait for this life to be over.
I do not want to wait.
Olric, you remember that jam. That jam brings you back
To the year
To a-
90210.
to a place that makes you want to kill.
Not entirely inaccurate.
Then it'll be the Eagle Scout's turn, and he's going to take a shot. And he is going to connect with the one in front of Steven.
Yeah.
Doing a grazing blow, but he draws blood. Then it is Steven's turn.
Okay. So the dude's loose now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That doesn't change anything. Still going to try and hit him with my hammer.
Hammer it
He's
up.
got a slightly higher AC now.
Yeah. 17.
Not that high, though. Roll damage.
About fucking time.
Just stay away from that D20. It's got bad juju on it tonight.
That's going to be 12 damage.
Nice.
You swing your hammer just squarely and catch him right in the chest. And you feel his entire chest cavity collapse. And
Does he do that thing where he like, and it's all just like Blood
Yeah.
mist.
Yeah.
Gross.
Blood.
Some of it gets on me.
Blood
and I'm
squirts
a
out of
little hard.
every orifice in his body,
Wow.
and he goes down.
The
Steven
old
is
orifice.
slightly aroused.
That
Sounds like Steven. It was a good squish. Steven likes a good
He
squish.
does like a good squish.
Medieval ASMR.
And that'll bring us back around to Olric.
Oh, wait. I'm going to use my movement this turn
get to the other guy.
to move up to the next guy.
All right. And you move along to the next guy. I keep forgetting you can do that in 5e.
Move along,
You have to have
sir.
a feat for that in 5.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the a million feet trees you've got to go down to just be able to move twice instead of all of your move action
Move,
being
attack,
at the
and
beginning.
move.
God, it's so lame.
I didn't even move, attack, and move. I just attacked and
And then
moved.
move. Yeah.
I missed 3-5. Anyway.
No. Cool. I'm gonna
That's awesome.
I'm gonna try and get the sword,
Yeah, you are.
and I'm gonna slasheroo this dude-a-rooney.
Slasher.
Now, I don't know.
Deuterino?
Do you have the feats for slasherooing Deuteroonies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, then go for it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ugh.
9 isn't gonna do it, huh?
Deuteroony goes unslashed, even though he is restrained. You go to stab him with your sword, and it just doesn't go through his armor. It just sticks in the leather.
So I can attack. I can just with my hands attack. I don't have to hit to use my monk unarmed attack. Correct? I don't believe that I do.
You can make the unarmed attack whether or not you hit.
Then I try with my ninja skills to ninja this Deuteruno. And I use
Might
a
as well
bardic,
add your bardic
and I use a
inspiration,
bardic
yeah.
inspiration because I will get it. Yes,
If you don't use it, you'll lose it.
15.
You would have gotten it with 13.
15 hits, yeah.
I thought I wouldn't get it without it if it wasn't. I thought 14 was the clink the armor, but I don't know that.
You don't know?
I just thought that.
I hit with 13.
Well, bitch, you didn't say that, now did you?
Oh,
No.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Okay, well, good.
Cannon yells out, but hey, but I hit with 13.
Well, now you tell me. So says Olric. 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice. While your sword was unable to penetrate his armor, you just punch him in the armor, and you feel his ribs break underneath.
Maybe I hit in between the grooves, like I get him in the side, you know? 'cause plate is plate.
Get him right in the kidneys.
Yeah. Oh god, man.
He spits up some blood.
I'm like, yeah, you did.
He's still conscious.
He also peed a little.
Probably.
He probably peed a little. You can't see that.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
Yeah.
peeing blood later if he lives.
He might be peeing blood now. You just punched him in the fucking kidneys.
It's true.
Then
That'll show him.
it's Mandart.
Well, is the Ray of Frost going to hit either of them since they're close?
With Ray of Frost, you have to make a ranged spell attack, which means you have to roll to see if it hits.
Mm-hmm.
It will only hit one of your companions if you fail spectacularly.
Mm.
So it is possible,
Do it.
but it's a very low chance.
Let's
That's
go for it. I'm going to Ray of Frost. I'm going to be like,
Sweet. Ray of Frost, make a ranged spell attack.
is that a 20?
It's a 20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your spell casting modifier.
So 5 plus 5.
20.
Yeah,
Unnatural.
That'll hit.
And then it's a D6. 2.
It's a D8.
I thought D8, man.
Damn, it's a cantrip. It's fucking addition, dude.
Is this D8?
Yeah.
All right, so
You
we're going
gotta
to do
give him
this.
something, man. Being spellcaster sucks for the first 5 levels.
2?
Still a 2.
Still a 2.
All right. The Fates want it to be a 2. Luckily, that's enough to at least make this guy pass out. You're not sure he's dead, but he's out and no longer screaming. And we're out of initiative.
Where are our bound up people? Are they still bound up?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go around.
Yeah, all of them are still in the webbing except for the initial one who
Is dead,
went down
as a
before the
doornail.
web even got shot. This whole thing happened in about 30 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my darts.
You find... How many did you throw out? 3? You find 2 of them. The other one, as we discussed, burrowed its way into that guy's heart.
I mean, you can cut him to pieces. It's for the dart.
Yeah, go fishing.
You go fishing in that
What
body?
do you roll for surgery?
I don't know. What do you roll for digging into a body, into a corpse to try and pick something out of it that is solid?
It's going to take
Sleight
a
of
minute,
hand.
but you can go ahead and get started on that.
Ooh, how long? I don't feel like I have very
You don't
long.
know.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Put a pin in it. Not literally. Yeah, figuratively. I'm gonna climb up a damn tree and see if anyone's coming.
I'm going to golf swing my hammer at the last elf, who may or may not have died, but we think just maybe passed out. I'm going to golf swing at his head with my hammer.
Okay. Roll an attack.
That's going to be a 23.
His head explodes.
Good thing we had 23 now,
Yeah.
right?
He
Hey.
ain't getting back up.
Okay.
The the woman that you have prisoner is roaring with laughter.
Uh-oh.
Will somebody get rid of her?
Yeah, is this murder time?
Ulric, you get to the top of the tree, and you can see that there is what would appear to be a large contingent of what you imagine are probably elves heading your way very quickly. There's a dust up on the path ahead.
Hey guys, we oughta there's a lot of people coming.
2 giant spiderweb fights, 2 episodes in a row? How long can the wiggle stick gimmick hold out? Find out next time on SideQuest. Guys, thank you for listening. As always, a very special thanks to our Patreon supporters. If you'd like to support the show directly with a couple dollars, you can do it with as little as $1 a month and get most of the episodes early and some exclusive bonus content that we're working on, including the pilot episode that you can listen to as soon as you sign up. That's patreon.com/SideQuestFTR. Guys, thank you so much one more time. Come back in 2 weeks when we've got a whole nother brand new episode and we get to find out whether or not they can save what's left of that little village. See you then.
DM Eric's getting grumpy because we outmassed him, and so he had to make up his own rules.
I didn't make up the rules that are in the book.
Oh, yeah. How come you're the only one that has the book? I said it to everybody. Oh, well.
Dungeon Master.
And Moses went up on the mountain and saw the burning bush, and Dad brought that back. And definitely that's how those rules went. No one just went up there and made up 5-foot increments.
Hey, look, I invited you to the top of my Sinai. I invited you to gaze into my burning bush, Joe. Look at my bush and see how hot it is.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Nice.
This is going
Didn't
in a
mean for
very-
that to go there, but that's where it went.
You know what? No, own it. Just own it. Just take
No,
it.
definitely own it.
Listen,
I mean,
if
I'm
you're going to
owning
have
it
a bush
now.
like that, you got to own it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, I'm really proud that we pulled out a hypotenuse. This I mean,
I'm really proud that I remembered what hypotenuse means.
And I'm sure all of our listeners, Ryan Carney, will really appreciate that.
and thank him. Remember Mr. Farquhar?
Yeah, I had him.
Hey, man. Thanks, bud.
I still use it. When I use Pyro Squared all the time for,
Pizza.
pizza. Yeah.
All right.
2 mediums is like a lot more than 1 large.
Well,
Better deal.